Can you remember how old you were when you first became aware that there was a difference between Tutsis and Hutu?
Yeah. I remember when I was in primary school in year 4, I was 10 years old. Our teacher, every year, on the beginning of the year, our teacher comes in the class, and every teacher must do that. You have to know how many Tutsis in your classroom. You have to know how many Hutus in your classroom, and you have to make a report, and you have to send that report in the Ministry of Education. I remember one of my teacher, I was in year 4, I told you, come in our classroom, and who is Tutsi in here? He said, Tutsi, hand up. I put my hand up proudly because I was proud to be a Tutsi. And other children say, oh, they're trying to bully me. I say, why? So in the next year, when I was in year 5, when the teacher asked me to ask us in general to put the hand up, if you are Tutsi or Hutu, I was ashamed. So that's why I started to realize there is any problem. I asked my dad, he tried to explain me. He tried to explain a long time ago what happened to his father, his brother, his father-in-law in 1959 when that family, his family and his family-in-law went to get refuge in Tanzania. So this problem, Hutu and Tutsi problem in Rwanda, is from a long time ago. So from that time when I was near 4, 5, 6, 7, so when I went to secondary, I realized clearly that government tried to separate, tried to make hatred between Hutu and Tutsi. When I finished my secondary school, when I started my job, I told you I was a teacher. In that time, I can see clearly the problem. If you apply for a job, you can't get a job because you are Tutsi. If you are applying to go to army, I'm telling you, in that time, the whole army was 98% Hutu, no Tutsi. Government, ministers, governors, senior officers in the army, all was Hutu. Doesn't mean the Tutsi wasn't able to do that. He was able to do that, but they wasn't allowed to do that.